Hey everybody, welcome to
It'd Be Like That.
Hey, this time I didn't forget about you.
Oh, for real though.
Didn't talk over you.
Like normal.
Yeah, that's right. What'd you say, Pat?
What?
What?
Where am I at?
It was somewhere. But we've got somebody here.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
Zach. Oh, I mean,
Oh,
Big
that's-
Ben.
Yeah, you can see him in the mix down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we got Big Ben, the Angry Dad from the Angry Dad podcast.
Yes, I'm happy to be back.
Yep, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Play Mud Shovel.
Mud shovel.
Oh shit. He's gonna be here soon. Who?
Aaron Lewis.
It's been a while.
That was a good one. TikTok video, so people are wondering.
Yeah, that's right.
Our one person who watches.
Just not us.
Damn, Ben's here.
I
Who's else
know.
watching?
Hey, maybe Andrew will show up this time like he did last time.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But how's everybody doing? How's it going over there in life?
Well, I'll let the our good
We'll let our
go
guests
first.
start first.
Well, I've been good. I've been off work since November. I got shoulder surgery, and then after shoulder surgery, workman's comp fucked up and didn't give me my physical therapy because I was supposed to get it like 3 weeks after the surgery.
Oh,
And so
damn.
now I'm not getting it till fucking like 2 months now. So
Ooh.
it's like, yeah,
Wow.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, it is what it is and nothing I can do. So, but the shoulder feels better. It still hurts. It's crazy. They don't ever tell you exactly how much it's going to hurt. They just say, oh, you're going to be in pain. Like, no, I can't even open up a freaking jar right now for my life. You know what I'm saying?
Don't they always tell you that you can't lift things like over 10 pounds and, whenever you do those types of things?
It's funny because like you would think that they told me nothing over a coffee cup. That's what
Holy
they said.
shit.
That's what I said too. I'm like, you know who the fuck I am?
Like, hey, I need these pickles open, and Anthony or little Ben comes down and I got that for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about that.
That's exactly what's going on right
hell,
now.
Desiree made him go.
Yeah.
I got that. I got you, Dad.
Because I'm so used to doing things on my own, I can't even do that, and it's like, oh,
That sucks.
it does.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully, the things that we're going to do today don't stress you out too much. I mean, we got football picks. We got a snack challenge today that we're going to do. We got a bunch of Christmas snacks that we're going to do. And then you guys are going to play a game as well. As we're going to ask you our questions and dive a little. What the fuck is wrong with me? Dive a little deeper. That's what I meant to say.
Just a little deeper.
Into the life of and times of the Angry Dad.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, how have you been?
Cool. Just been gotta figure out where I'm talking on the. There we go. Hey.
Oh,
how's it
hey,
going?
that maybe there's a reason I don't use that cable anymore. I needed an extra cable. Don't touch shit.
So the rest of the. There we go. I guess I have to be like this.
I guess you have to touch shit.
It's been a while.
I've been cool. Just working, and I took Friday off yesterday, and
Yeah, I saw the car here.
yeah, and it was nice. Slept until 9.
Oh, damn.
That was fun. And, yeah, this horse sucks ass. And
Maybe if you're like holding it.
and there we go. And so that was cool. But been fighting with the family apparently over text, over stupid shit. But I'm not going to get into that. But no, it's been cool. Just looking forward to Christmas coming up, and I gotta get 1 or 2 more things. But it's just like gift card shit, stuff like that. So simple stuff.
Oh, gift cards, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got your gift finally.
Oh,
I was
good.
supposed to be here on the 8th.
Yeah, you guys have your gifts sitting over there behind you.
Yeah. I left mine in the car.
Oh, you put yours back?
No, yours are in my car. I just had to grab them down.
I was like, oh, man, that's right. Ben's going to be here. Oh,
what happened?
yeah. Got a little worrisome there. Yeah. But then I was like, as I was bringing everything down, I'm like, oh, shit, forgot to wrap everything. So before I brought everything else down, I made sure I wrapped it up. That's why it's got Sharpie on the outside of it instead of anything else.
Oh, that's all good. That's my name. That's all that matters.
And hopefully I remember which one's which.
So, but yeah, other than that, yeah, it's just kind of going with the flow till the end of the year, basically. How about you?
About the same. I'm excited for this week just because I've got like 2 3-day weeks in a row because they're giving us both the 24th and 25th and then the 31st and the 1st off.
I got to work till 1 on Christmas Eve and
not too bad.
3 on New Year's Eve.
That's not too bad.
Well, I also took the Monday off after Christmas, so I got a 4-day weekend and then work 2 days, work till about 3, and
then you're out of there. Well, they have the one that's gonna be in trouble is Kat because she's probably gonna be like called to doing double shift on Christmas Eve, meaning she may not get off till like 10 on Christmas Eve, but then she'll have Christmas Day and then she gets New Year's Day. But it's better than she had before her last like job that she was doing before this, where she was doing, hey, you're going to work Christmas Eve until, 8 o'clock at night, and then you got to be back in here tomorrow at 7, and then work until, whatever, 6 or 5 or whatever they're doing. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been like, I took a half day off on Friday last week because I was just like, it's too much, and I maxed out on my overtime. Like, that's, and my boss looked at me, and I'm like, well, I'm not generating any more PTO, so I've got to use something, and I'm only taking a half day, so don't give me shit. Because he looked at me like, you guys just want all these days off. And I'm like, I haven't taken more than 2 days off this entire year because we can work from home, and I work from home in the afternoon. So finish my day here and work a couple more hours, and then I'm done. And it hasn't been a big deal. And where the fuck am I going to go? Oh, let me go over to that, that great theme park over here for a couple days. Nope. Let me go to a concert. Nope.
Yep.
Let me just sit on my ass in my house. Okay.
Yep.
So what am I going to do? I'm just like, and also Saturday night, again, we worked into the night. Like I worked from 9 p.m. till about 2. Because the first weekend I did that, like the store didn't work. And since the store didn't work, I had to go back and redo everything again the next weekend because they got to work. So, I mean, everything's good now. I don't have to do that again. But I was like, if I'm going to be working on Saturday, might as well take the rest of Friday off and just do whatever. And that's where I started working on the room upstairs and getting that stuff done. So next week we will be changing scenery, or next episode, changing scenery again, Pat, to the newly kind of made studio.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be good for everything else, and it actually works and lets me stream. And we can all enjoy Lamageddon together on Tuesday.
It's going to be on Twitch again?
It's going to be on Twitch again.
How the hell do you link the Prime with it?
You go onto the website, and then under profile, it'll say link Twitch account.
Okay. And
you just go through there. That was the way you did it, right?
Yeah. That's
okay, I got to figure it out. I ain't the smartest.
So you just do that, but you have to be on a computer to watch.
Okay, then that explains why I do it on my phone.
Yeah, I tried doing it on the app on Xbox, and it wouldn't let me. So yeah, because you only see him.
Yeah, see, what I ended up doing was just throwing it on and queued it up when you queued it up on my phone when I watch it. But halfway through the Thanksgiving, it just shut off for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I went and got my new laptop was that other one is so freaking old. I had to do it. I had to restart it, which took about almost 15 minutes.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
It took about 15 minutes to start back up. So he starts the movie, and I got back in right when the chick's getting banged by the dude, and he gets killed, and then Turkey jumps in. So I was like, you just got stuffed.
So, well, I mean, it was a lot of fun. The last one, Santa Jaws, was pretty damn fun. And it is a Sci-Fi Channel movie, I found out. That's why the production quality was pretty low.
The way it was.
But it was cool. Andrew stopped by, and he was there for most of the movie. That was fun.
I had
definitely talking a lot of shit about that movie.
I had a couple of good big outbursting laughs.
Not as much as I had during that Turtle Christmas thing. Oh, my God. Watching that shit was hilarious. Oh, it's been ages.
It was horrible then, and as I was listening, I was like, I'm glad I now have to rewatch that.
Yeah. It was Dave's first time. After everything finished up, he's like, I didn't want to say anything, but I almost hated you for making me watch this. Like, well, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
You
Wow.
said yes. So, yeah. So that's basically it, I think, to start everything. So I guess let's do the first thing that we're going to do for this week. We're going to do our picks. Then we'll do the questions. Then we'll do the snacks. Then we'll do the game, which I have dubbed Not Your 80s Action Game. So it's all about 80s movies. And it's all multiple choice. So you're not doing the weird thing I did with Back in Time. But there is one tiebreaker question in case somehow you guys tie.
Yeah.
If you do that, then I can at least break it. But there are no multiple choices on that one.
So are we gonna write down our answer A, B, and C, and then go over
We'll
them at
just
the
go.
end, or
No, so
just say it?
you'll ring in.
Okay.
So it's going to be a
okay.
ring in thing. So you just say Pat or you say Ben.
Yeah.
I'll try to make the judgment of who came in first.
Yeah.
And then you'll answer based on the A, B, C, or D. So I'll go through, including the choices, and then you ring in at the end of the last choice.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Makes it a little easier. Makes it a little quicker.
Groovy.
Very.
Okay, Bruce Campbell.
Oh, did you see that Bruce Campbell's going to be live streaming Evil Dead the theatrical and commentating while they're streaming it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear about
see that.
that.
Somebody tagged me in that. I
think
think
it
it
was
might have
me.
been you.
Yeah.
And I think he tagged you too, Pat.
Oh, it was on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I must have
Yeah,
missed
man.
it. Today?
No, it was
No,
like last
no.
weekend or something like that.
Damn, I must have missed it somehow.
All right, so let's go through everybody's picks for this week. So right now, let's look at the standings of our little league that we've got going on. If they can actually load up, it'd be great because you guys use the app and I don't use the app. Currently, I've got first place, 1127. Savage Screams in second, 1108. Pat's in third, 1196. iHeart Music's in fourth, 1043. Angry Dead. What?
1096.
1096. I thought I said 1096.
You said 1196.
Oh, well, maybe you'd like to be at 1196. I was just hearing that in the back of my head. And then you got Angry Dad at 1019. 916 49er fan 1004, Big Kahuna 953, and the rest because they have stopped playing entirely.
Yes.
So we still got 5 groups playing or 5 people playing right now, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we all know the outcome of the first game where all of us, I don't think anybody had the Chargers on that one, so everybody lost that game, Vegas Chargers. Vegas, giving it away in the last couple of minutes of the game. But
Hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
yeah, Carr got hurt, but Mariota played a really good game nonetheless.
I don't like Mariota.
Yeah, neither do
Fuck
I.
this Mike too.
It's not the mic, it's definitely the cable.
Hello.
Maybe you don't hold it.
I don't know.
Man, I got to figure out what to do with that. You do that, you guys got to share a mic.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
Try unplugging and plugging back in. Maybe that'll work. While we're all live on stream, just like a Nintendo.
Hello.
Hey, that did
There we
work a
go.
lot better. You might have to do that every now and then.
All right.
So Buffalo at Denver.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Got Buffalo on that one
Yeah.
too. Green Bay at Carolina at Green Bay, I should say.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Green Bay as well. Atlanta, Tampa Bay in Atlanta.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I got Tampa Bay too.
I was thinking Atlanta just to see if there would be the upset, but I don't want to go against my gut on this one and say Tampa Bay. You got San Francisco at Dallas.
I got Dallas.
I got the Whiners.
I got the 49ers. I didn't say shit about your team, man. Everybody whining back there. Anyway, Tennessee, Detroit.
I got
Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
Tennessee. I got Houston at Indy.
Colts.
Colts. Miami playing New England in Miami.
I got New England as much as I hate them, but they've been pulling some tricks out of their fucking asses and with the Patriots there.
I went Dolphins, but something's telling me that just New England, even though they're playing bad, has their number. But I'm still going to go Dolphins.
Yeah, I went New England as well, but it's not a very high confidence point.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the games where I think it could go either way. Either New England's going to it's a division game, so they
Yeah.
can play them really well.
Yeah.
You got Chicago at Minnesota.
I got the Vikings.
I got the Bears.
Da Bears. Seattle at Washington football team. No Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Why?
So-
He's hurt?
Yeah,
He's always hurt.
he hurt his calf. Opposite from the leg that got surgery, though.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'm not going to go with the Redskins.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Seahawks as well. You got Jacksonville at Baltimore.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Ravens. Jets. Jets. Jets at the Rams.
The Rams.
I got to go with the Rams.
Yeah, going with the Rams on this one as well. We'll see what happens there. Philadelphia at Arizona.
Cardinals.
Cardinals as well. Well, actually, sorry. I went Eagles for some reason. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that backup can do more. You got New Orleans playing KC in New Orleans.
KC.
Kansas City.
This is a very low confidence for me, but I'm still going Kansas City because I think New Orleans D is one of the few ones that might be able to beat them, and Breeze is coming back for this game. Though, who knows how well he's going to do.
Yeah.
I think this will be his last year. You got Cleveland at the Giants.
The Browns.
Browns.
And our last game of the week, Pittsburgh in Cincinnati.
You got the Steelers.
Steelers as well. It's interesting to see where that one's going to be. You know, if Cincinnati all of a sudden is going to come out the way the Steelers have been playing the last couple games, maybe they can come out and do really well. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We shall see. All right.
Football's been super like back and forth this season because like sometimes I'm watching these, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of these games are just all over the fucking place.
Yeah, all over the place. You know, people getting COVID, games getting pushed, fucking, main players not playing.
How many games did we see on a Wednesday this year?
Yeah. Or like
At least 2
two
weeks.
on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Or 2 games.
But it's usually this weekend is about the start of the Saturday games.
Yeah.
Because the college games, they're having their wind down games this
Mm-hmm.
weekend, and so we see it about now. But there's been games all over the fucking place. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the rest of the year. Next up, so we're moving along actually rather fast, faster than. But we got 10 questions with the Angry Dad. Actually, it's more like 14.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we want to back and forth these questions, Pat, or do you just want me to ask them all?
You go ahead.
I can go ahead? Cool. All right. So, just the same questions that we asked the Back in Time podcast, if you guys watched or listened to that one. Just, however you want to answer, however you want to do it. If you want to skip something or just think that it's not, then go with it. So, the first one on the list is, what city did you grow up in?
I grew up in Union City, but I grew up in the Dakota district, and there's a big distinction. I literally grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. So most people ask, it's like, living in Union City? I'm like, yeah, but if you know the area and I say Dakota, they instantly know, okay, you keep moving on your way, because I lived on the tough side of the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You had to be a real badass to live where I was living.
All right. So what did you want to be when you grew up?
It's a funny question to even ask that, because growing up, it's weird, because like I said, when you ask, what do you want to be when you grew up? I didn't want to be anything, because I was under the assumption that around 18 or 20, I was either going to be dead or in jail, because that's what I grew up knowing. I grew up real gangster, real hood, doing hood-ass gangster, like gang fights, literally big rumble wars with rival gangs. And I was just doing crimes and all kinds of manny shit. So I was really, and I had a lot of enemies growing up because I beat up a lot of people. And so I didn't know what I was going to be. But then at the age of 17, I had my first son, and then I changed my life around. And then now I'm the person who I am now. So I never had an intention of what I was going to be when I was growing up.
You just became you.
Yeah, I just became me. I grew into myself.
Cool. Number 3. So what are your 5 favorite movies? No particular order, just anything.
Okay. Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, Red Sonja, Universal Soldier, and if I had to lit one more... Bloodsport.
So there's a theme that's going on with those.
Yes. Oh, yes. I grew up in that era of watching these, and like, yes.
Like crazy ass
Yeah.
80s
Over the
action,
top, yeah.
over the top fantasy type movies.
Exactly.
All right, so what was your first job?
My first job, I actually worked at 16 years old. I worked at a nursery called Western Star Nursery in Niles Canyon, and I got paid to move trees at 16 years old, making it $5.25 an hour for 35 hours a week. And I would just be in Niles Canyon. If you live in the area, you know where this is, and you can drive by it today. It's still there. And all I did was just move trees. You know what I'm saying? I look like a grown fucking adult. And
I was gonna say, yeah, they
They're
didn't
hugging
give him
that
any
shit.
equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
He just,
yeah, that's all I did was just
Fucking Zangiefing it.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got it, and he's gonna go for the spin, put it in the next spot.
So yeah, I did that that was my first real job. You know what I'm saying? Like Social Security number, W-2. I've had other jobs where I didn't have to do any of that, but my first real job at 16, I was moving trees.
That's what we're gonna say.
yeah, we're leaving it at that.
At that.
Keeping it mafia.
There.
It's a shoe store.
It's a shoe
That's
store.
what it is.
That's it.
All right. So if you could live anywhere you want to, where would it be?
I live in Dakota, California. I live right where I was living because it's the most safest, calmest place where I feel the most comfortable. And the reason I feel the most comfortable is because it's a very tight-knit community.
Cool. All right. If anyone was going to play you in a movie, who would it be?
If anyone's going to play, Dolph Lundgren would have to play me.
Now, this is like Hobo with a Shotgun Dolph Lundgren, or are we talking about Rocky IV?
No, not even Rocky IV. He'd have to be the character that he played where he was chasing a demon that went from... Wow, why can't I remember the name of the movie right now? Because he played in the movie...
Masters of the Universe.
Not even Masters of the Universe. All right?
Well, there's a different demon that went on with that movie.
A different demon on it. But I can't remember. But he played a demon hunter that killed demons by that touch. If it touched you, it made you evil, and the only way to stop you was to kill you, and then the spirit would leave and go to the next person.
Oh, it's almost like a Fallen type of movie.
Almost like a Fallen, yeah.
Yeah. So if you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain the mind and body of a 30-year-old, what would you rather? I'm sorry. Either to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want to have? So either you could keep your mind or your body.
I'd keep my I keep my body because I've always been crazy, so it doesn't matter.
All right. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Any one quality or ability? If I would wake up tomorrow and I had it, if I had I'm trying to think of a quality and not a power. That's my problem. I guess more empathy towards people. That's what would be a quality. You know what I'm saying? Something, because I have no empathy towards anyone that's outside of my realm. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally cold to everyone else around me. But if you're in my group, I have all the love and care for you. But outside my group, I can give a fuck unless you get shot in the head in front of me and died.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them
Fuck
kids.
them kids. EP like that does not fuck them kids, but fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
So, what is the greatest accomplishment of your life, do you believe? Or if you have multiple, then say multiple.
My greatest accomplishment in my life is raising my kids the way I did, because my kids are 100% themselves and not me and not nobody else. They are their own persons. And so that's like my greatest, because what it is I see people either mold their kids into themselves or mold their kids into something that the kids don't want to be. I always tell my kids, I got you back and I got your support, but be who you're going to be and do the things you're going to do. And so just seeing that, they're never sheeped into anything. You know what I'm saying? They'll question what you're saying and question what's going on to make sure it's okay for them.
Which is good, right?
Yeah, that's something my dad always taught me. Don't be a sheep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Think outside the box.
No, I mean, I've known quite a bit of people's kids, and I can say that, you know, sorry, Angelo, but I think you got some of the nicest kids. I mean, they're so fucking just like, they're interested in what you want. They want, and they will talk to you on your level.
Yeah.
It's weird to see a kid that's going to do that. Usually you got to talk a little down to
Yeah.
everybody, but they don't really act that way.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just kind of chill and back there, and you know.
It's just like, oh, little boy, are you okay? Adrian, the fuck you talking
Yeah,
about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't you see these gains?
All day.
Look at my hair, bitch.
Luscious.
It was funny. I was looking at
I'll
that.
whip that shit at you.
I was looking at the photo you had posted from, was it?
Oh, it's like
7
years
years
Yeah,
ago?
Christmas
Oh,
photo.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and like Adrian didn't even have the
no
hair
longer,
yet or
nothing.
anything.
Yeah, nothing.
It was weird.
Yeah, all my kids are so like, it blows my mind when I look at them like, fuck, you guys were just babies, and then now they're all like full grown. My daughter's got a mullet and she's into different, you know, and it's like I said, you know,
She has a mullet now?
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
a mullet?
well,
Would she do the shaved side thing? Is that what she
no,
does?
it's like a little bit shaved side, but like the way she wears it, it doesn't look like a mullet, but when she does it up, it's a mullet. But you know, she's like new. You know, she's getting into punk.
I'm
and she's
about to say, she
yeah,
getting into punk?
yeah. She's
Well, that makes sense.
yeah. So it's like she's getting into, and like I said, I've always listened to my music, and they always listen to their music. But now all my kids are starting to generate towards that. They're hitting that punk level, and then they start hitting that metal level, and so
So I was
like,
saying, you know what's
shit.
next.
Yeah.
That's progression, right?
Yeah, it's progression.
Is like the pop, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you get into like the alternative.
Yeah.
And once you hit that punk, then you're just like, I
Yep.
like these faster beats.
Yep.
I like the speed. And then all of a sudden it's full out.
that's it.
And then it's like, hey, Dad, so I saved up my money. Can we go to Aftershock with you?
Hey, let me tell you something right now.
Like,
yeah, you know,
nope.
she's already like, oh, she wants to go to concerts. Like, I literally, because right now her favorite band is the Gorillaz,
Oh.
and I bought the live stream for her. It was like $12, and so she watched the live stream of the Gorillaz concert, and she was like, oh my god! And then like something got retweeted by one of the artists that she tweeted out, and then it blew up, and then she was like, oh my god! I'm like, there you go.
Well, there you go. Now
That's
you got a
it.
love for music. And
That's it.
soon it's going to be love for live music, and
Yep.
then it's going to be trouble.
Yeah, no. And I already told her, I was like, when you're ready, you know, everything's open back. Guess what? I will take you to the concerts. You know, because I was telling her like the biggest concert that's going to come up that you're probably going to want to go to is BFD here in this area, and that's all alternative. And you're going to see the groups you're going to want to see.
I haven't been to a BFD
Yeah.
since like
But-
2001,
Hey,
2002.
Since Stained was there,
Yeah.
they played Mud Shovel.
Much
Much trouble.
But you know, I told her, I'll you know, like, hey, guess what? I'll take you, and just like, you know, like you go off, do your thing, and I'll be here, and I'll put up a little designated area. Like I'll be here every hour. Just come check on me, and then go out and do your thing. You know.
Except the shoreline, so we have to worry about washing.
Exactly. That's it.
Unless you go into the parking lot area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then all hands off. All right, so what do you want to say is your most treasured memory?
My most treasured memory. Oh, I don't know.
what
What
is
is wrong with
going on?
you,
Yeah.
Zach?
I don't
Cool
know.
like that.
You don't want me to
Ear or
pet
something.
you. Oh, yeah, exactly.
I know.
Don't want me to pet you.
It's like, oh,
I'm gonna be in your face, but
That's
don't
it.
touch me.
fuck you.
My most treasured memory,
I just want to get on the couch.
just on the couch. You know, spending time with my grandma is one of my most treasured memories because we would just sit in the couch and just watch novellas all the time, and it was always fun. You know what I'm saying? I always had a good time, and it was like, and you know, like I said, she passed away a long time ago, but she was always a staple in my life, and so I always cherish those moments the most. You know what I'm saying?
So, your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why?
The bench press bar.
How'd you know? If I had to save one thing, you know, it's funny. It's like I don't hold I'm really quick to throw things away. I'm really quick to not hold on to anything, so I don't have any like one particular thing that I'd save or grab. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's replaceable. You know, items are always replaceable. But if I had to go back and grab one thing, I actually have a small collection of knives I'd probably run in and grab. You know what I'm saying? Like a real small, like just key moments in my life that I collected something. I'm like, all right, it's pretty badass.
Oh, you know, just in case the world, it was an apocalypse that burned down your house.
Exactly.
Now you got something to stab motherfuckers
Well, no.
with.
To see, I have things like that don't melt or burn. So you know what I'm saying. I would easily go in and grab things like that.
All right, if you could, given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want to have as a dinner guest?
Alive or dead, right?
Yeah, it's alive or dead.
Live or dead. As a dinner guest. Alive or dead. If I had to get anybody alive or dead, as a dinner guest, I would say Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'd like to have a talk about philosophy with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Someone who was very fluid in their actions and movements that could give me a kind of perspective that you can't receive from anybody else. Because if you really think about it, how influential he was in the world and how he would speak in interviews, that's the kind of enlightenment I'd like to receive if I were to talk to anybody.
Okay. So this is one of those questions where you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But what would you say is your most terrible memory?
Most terrible memory?
Yeah.
I was hit by a cop car when I was younger, and it wasn't fun. So I definitely terrible memory right there. In context, I was running from the cops, and they didn't want to chase me. Yeah, there was a reason, but they were chasing me, and instead of chasing me, they just hit me with the car.
All right. Last question. So if you had a crystal ball and could tell the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
So I can see the future.
It could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else. What would you want to know?
I'd like to see the future of my kids. That's what I would look into. I would like making sure that they were on the right path if there was anything that I could change.
Cool.
Yeah, see, I definitely would stay away from the tell me about myself question. Because, dog's getting ready to puke.
I know
over
he's
here.
getting ready to puke or something.
I'm gonna puke, I swear.
I think. Nope, I'm good.
I'm good. It was good. I passed. I swallowed it.
But I would definitely stay away from that question because I just loser. Like, oh well, fuck. I was hoping you were going to tell me something I didn't know.
That's just your truth, Patrick. That's just your truth. All right, so that's it for questions with Ben. Thanks for going through those questions, Ben.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
I did glance over them.
That's good. Well, that's why I made sure to send them out beforehand because I don't want anybody to be stuck on something. Kind of like when we did the music thing that you did.
Yeah.
Just okay. I gotta think about these. I'm not sure. But so we got a tray of snacks here.
Yes.
And so I couldn't find a whole lot, and I really tried to find different things, but everything that you literally can find out there that is Christmas or holiday related is random crap. And actually, I need to run and go grab one last thing.
All right.
So why don't you guys do some intermission music or intermission chat?
Yeah.
You can talk shit if you want to.
What the fuck is going on? Like all the TikTok videos. Oh, there goes my mic again.
What? Did you know now?
I think I broke it. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Much better.
So while Brian's going to get that, I didn't take my iron pill yesterday. I think I'm starting to feel it right now.
It goes like that.
That's why I was like, dude, you can go ahead and read because I can already feel my energy level just drop all of a sudden.
That's it. Well, what I'll do is we're part of the SIP Network. I'm wearing a new SIP Network shirt.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you can find the SIP Network at sipnet.us. You can find out every one of our podcasts, Terrible Terror Podcast, Paranormal Pat, Angry Dad, I Married a Bigfoot, Faye 5 from Friends, Dead Hand Radio, which you just did a rebranding, so they're now on YouTube. It's Podcast from Another World, Back in Time Podcast, a horror movie podcast. Sorry, Andy. World of Horror. There we go. I was trying to remember this all off the top of my head. And then we have It's Always Christmas. And they just released an episode. Terrible Terror. Their first episode. And Terrible Terror just released his. They did his Christmas bonus special of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Christmas or Christmas Carol or whatever the hell it was called. It was a horrible movie. I seen it when I was a kid. It's still horrible. Wish you a Turtle Christmas. And so you can find us all in there. You know what I'm saying? We're part of the SIP Network. Group of powerful podcasters out there trying to share our shit out there. So make sure you go check it the fuck out. You find every one of our links, every one of our podcasts at sipnet.us.
That's why we have Ben as the hype man for this whole thing. So
yeah.
Word
we've
to
got
your
a bunch,
mama.
bunch of stuff, and I knew I forgot the last thing because there was something liquid. I was gonna make some of the coffee, but I could always send you guys home with some of the coffee that I got. So Bones makes some holiday coffee. I got like a white peppermint mocha that's really good, and they got an eggnog brewed coffee.
I don't drink the devil's nog.
You don't drink the devil's nog. It's fucking
give me
great.
eggnog, baby. Let's
Eggnog
go.
all day.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Not me.
So
The devil's nog.
Devil's Nog. Man, that sounds like a power metal band. The Devil's Nog. Norm's going to be the lead singer for that one. So I've got a couple different things here, and they're either on the plate or they're, like I said, I just did a little small shot of liquid form. So the shot itself, reach over here, is Bailey's Red Velvet stuff.
Okay.
So
Looks good.
it looks like it's good. I don't know how it smells.
It smells really good, too, actually. It smells like red
Is that
velvet.
what-
It smells
is
like
that
chocolate.
what we're starting with?
Yeah, that's what we can start with.
All right, well, I think we give it cheers then.
Yeah, cheers. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's actually really smooth.
Yep. I'll say smooth.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I could definitely mix that in with some coffee.
Oh, that's delicious. I'm glad I bought that.
Yeah, it is really
Yeah,
good.
I'm glad I'm going to take that home with me.
Yeah.
Georgetown cupcake.
Man, you know,
Where'd you get that at
Bailey's
Target?
usually by itself, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bailey's is really good by itself, but
But it
that red
always has
velvet...
that, like, bite at the end of every Bailey's,
Yeah.
like, shot. But that doesn't have that.
No,
little
it
bit of
does
bite.
not. No,
it's
you get-
so smooth.
That
Yeah,
might
you-
sneak up on someone.
Oh, that
I know.
definitely would sneak up on
Bringing
someone.
it up with other things. All right, so I got a couple things, and it depends on what you guys want to start with. Not everything is holiday centered. Most of it is. There's the little candies. That's actually something else that I saw that I thought was going to be interesting, more for, like, you know, say myself, or if you're trying to cut down your sugar intake and see if they actually taste like the things
Yeah.
that they're meant to be. But Pat, why don't you pick something?
Sorry, my ear started warming up a second ago. Bailey's.
You can feel the Bailey's a little bit, huh?
That's
Let's
it.
go. Let's go with this. The O circle
All
here.
right. So the O-ring and the other guys, they're all a part of these, which are Smart Sweets.
Yeah. Oh, I've
so they're
seen
all
those.
meant to mimic the different ones. So these are like those pearl rings
Yeah.
that you would get. And then I got the other stuff there where we've got like, you know, Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, and gummy bears. So let's give it a try.
It's not very sweet, but it's got good texture for a gummy. I definitely like it.
It definitely tastes like a peach ring.
I was say like, a peach. I almost said
Yeah.
tangerine, but yeah, that's peach.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand the tangerine too. It's
It's
got
got that nice citrusy taste.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
good.
not
And
bad.
for
I mean,
these
it'd be like a
things,
little
for
snacky
being
thing.
Low sugar, you know, gummy type things, and it's not made with the normal low sugar stuff. You know, where it's gonna you eat 7 pieces and we're all gonna be fucking peeing out of our ass or anything like that. But this is made with a different type of sweetener. To emulate the sweetness of sugar.
Yeah.
So, Ben, do you want to pick anything else?
All right, let's go with the Swedish Fish.
All right, the Swedish Fish is made from the same people, and they're called like fish something.
I couldn't tell the difference from a regular Swedish Fish.
No, these are really good. Sorry for all the munching thing on the thing. Yeah, that
It's good.
it's really good.
Yeah, you
Better try it.
can't even tell the difference.
All right, let's go with the Sour Patch Kid.
All right.
This one.
Or is that the bear? No, that's it. You had the
Yeah,
right
it's,
one.
it's not
I
really
don't know.
sour.
Not really sour, but the taste, I don't notice the difference.
Yeah, don't notice the difference at all.
So the idea they have is kick sugar, support candy.
Yeah.
Is their whole theme. And so at Sugar Smart or Smart Sweets up there on Twitter or the socials. I guess we should just finish and do the
bear.
bear, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we did the good sugar stuff. Good sugar stuff.
Yeah. Tastes just like what's the one with the bears?
Howdy Bowl?
Not the other one. The other one. The one it's full Black Forest.
Oh, Black Forest.
Yeah, this is more like a Black Forest one because it's not so sweet.
You know what's good too is that it's it has the consistency of the gummy bear. right? It's got that chewiness
Yeah.
that you don't like. The other ones, they're all kind of a weird kind of gelatin.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the same.
Yeah.
Swedish Fish kind of had the same texture.
Yeah.
But the O-ring, not the O-ring,
Not the O-ring. Not that O-ring.
and the little Sour Patch guy. But that one was definitely just a gummy
Yeah.
bear.
Had a nice little bounce to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty
I
good.
think a little powdered sugar, or powdered sugar. A little bit
little-
of sugar on it would have been.
On it. So
Well, it's
yeah.
supposed to be sugar free though, right?
No, they
well,
have a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
only
like
3
the-
grams of sugar
Yeah.
for the whole bag.
Yeah.
It's not just like one piece.
Yeah,
The whole bag of the
I
thing
think
has it.
I think they should have made it 4 grams and put some on the outside.
I think one of them says 4, and I think it's the gummy bears. The gummy bears are 4 grams of sugar, which you can kind of not really see on the video, but that's them. So I would say these ones are a win.
Yeah. Definitely say those are a win.
I mean, for somebody that's watching their sugar, like me, I've got to watch the sugar. I know Ben, he watches his sugar. And you want to be able to have something that kind of reminds you of the shit that you used to eat, right?
Yeah.
And then considering everything else on this plate is fucking full pure sugar. So, all right, what we got next? I guess, Pat, we go for you next.
Let's go for
The bowl?
the bowl.
All right, so the bowl is Goldfish. This is hot cocoa holiday mix. Goldfish. And it's like hot cocoa and marshmallows. That's what it's supposed to taste like. So,
Let me try.
It tastes like Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the chocolate, though.
Well, I like chocolate, period. But I always love Goldfish's cookies because it has that taste of animal circus cookies. You know what I'm saying? I always
Yeah.
love that texture. Always remember it from being a kid.
I feel like you could pull this in a bowl with some milk.
Yeah,
And
you
just
can
fucking
definitely
eat it?
like
It
cereal.
might be pretty good, like
yeah,
a cereal.
like cereal, yes.
It's definitely not my favorite.
I like them.
Yeah, they're all right. I wouldn't buy
They're
them.
okay.
Yeah, I
No,
wouldn't,
I
buy,
wouldn't
them.
buy 'em.
I wouldn't buy them. Yeah, but they're good.
The little marshmallow things are okay.
I said I got that Lucky Charm feeling.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. It's like I'm not losing my sense of taste or anything
Yeah.
like that, but if anybody want to finish the rest of my crackers, you're more than welcome to.
I'll go ahead, bro.
Because we've got 2 more things. Ben, you pick the next one.
I'm gonna do this marshmallow thing here.
All right, so this is a Smashmallow, and this is supposed to taste like sugar cookies. So this is their holiday flavoring for what it is.
Nothing like a sugar cookie. Just tastes like a marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, you can call that a sugar cookie.
I guess if you just want a marshmallow.
Yeah. Like I've had Smashmallows before, and this one's not even at the level of the other ones that I've had. Because I had like the mint ones, and then I've also had like the mocha ones.
I mean, it's not bad, but I mean,
no, well, that's
it
what I'm
definitely
saying.
don't taste like a sugar
Yeah,
cookie.
I'd definitely prefer just a regular marshmallow over than
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's got like the sugar on the top of
Yeah.
it, but
It's not. It's like it's just like a sugar, rock sugar. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
you couldn't call that sugar. That's I would say that's a big miss on that one.
Yeah, that one's not very good, and that was the last thing I found. Well, I guess next we go with, good old Hershey Kisses.
Yeah.
So these are the holiday ones, and these are supposed to be candy cane Hershey Kisses.
I would say peppermint. Well, yeah, it's candy cane peppermint.
Candy cane, it's kind of peppermint, yeah.
I got a huge jar of these at my house. Every Christmas,
Like the way they look, too.
my wife fills up 3 candy jars, and for the whole month of December, and she just constantly refills them, and then I constantly eat them.
Well, you're welcome to take these ones back for you. Because they will ruin me, and
Yes.
I'll be the one eating them all.
Yes,
Those are good.
yeah, they are good.
Oh, it's almost like that. Ghirardelli does that peppermint
Yes.
bark.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's like my weakness, and that's exactly what
that's
that is.
exactly what that is.
That's
That's really
hella
good.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
really,
smooth,
really good.
it's velvety, and it's got
You
a nice
guys are
little
welcome to
crunch to
split
it.
these and take these back
Yeah,
to your respective places. They're so good.
yeah, they are good.
So then I guess
That leaves the last thing. So the last thing we got are candy canes, but they're flavored like Oreos.
All right.
So let's see if these are actually Oreo candy canes. I should have. Well,
well, mean, I taste.
unsanitary to unwrap these.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I mean, I taste the chocolate, but
Yeah, I think
Do you taste the Oreo?
No.
They also had Sour Patch Kids version of these. I just wasn't sure.
I bought Nerds ones this year from the store to put on my tree. You know what we should one of these days, or maybe next Christmas, is Jelly Belly mix all theirs in their flavors, and I live right next to Jelly Belly factory, so so we always get them, put them on the tree, and they're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we could.
But
So I taste the chocolate, but I don't really taste the cream.
I don't taste the cream. I don't taste no mint. Like I said, if it had been like a pepperminty chocolate,
That would have been pretty good.
that would have been pretty good. But I don't get Oreo at all from that.
No, it's kind of cheesy. Not the best.
I mean,
So
it's just to help sell them some more.
Yeah, that's
to
all.
help sell some more. So if you're gonna rank these guys, where would you put? Let's just say with the holiday stuff that was there. So you got the goldfish,
2. 1 out of
got-
5.
got the Oreo, got the marshmallow, and got the Hershey's.
Well, I'll do Hershey's at a 5 because those are good.
Those are
Agreed.
That is the
Yeah,
best.
that is the best.
You might just have to at least take at least 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
sometime
exactly. Yeah,
later.
you know what I'm saying? Look, just a couple, just a couple.
Oh, what's the sugar size for 3 full serving?
These marshmallows,
Give it a 1.
I eat them because they're marshmallow.
Well, that's the thing though too.
So-
would you buy them after
but
trying them?
Yeah, I'd rather just buy some regular marshmallows.
I would just give it a 2 because as a marshmallow product, it's fine if that's what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
But as a sugar cookie, it's
Yeah,
so holiday 2, marshmallow 3.
There you go.
solid 1 for me. Though.
The goldfish, I'm also probably giving a 2 because it just doesn't fit what I
I
was
give it
expecting.
a 3.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3 too. It's
I
decent.
probably should have mixed the marshmallow one with the chocolate one.
That's
to
what
see
I
if there
was doing. I was trying to get handfuls of them just so I had that flavor. But like I said, I definitely give it a 3.
I'm good. I've had more than enough sugar already. The candy canes.
Candy canes, I'm gonna give that a 2.
Yeah, as far as candy canes go, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
you know?
I prefer the mint ones anyways.
Yeah, just a regular
Or
peppermint
peppermint, yeah.
candy. And then the Baileys.
I give that a solid 5.
That's a 5. That's more than a 5. That could be a 10 out of 5.
That it could.
It was
10.
so
A fucking
good.
10, fucking 10, man.
I was so surprised.
Yeah.
I was like really thinking, I'm like, okay, this is either going to be really good or really terrible.
Exactly.
Oh, it was so smooth.
It was.
I could probably just drink some more.
Oh yeah, easily. If I didn't have to drive back home.
I think that if I took the peppermint coffee that I've got, like the white, and mixed it with that, it would be pretty goddamn good.
Oh man, I can only imagine that with. Like I said, I was just in regular coffee, I'd be but with peppermint coffee, it'd definitely be on point.
Oh, so good. And then just in general, what would you give the set of 4 low sugar sweets?
Well, the best one I would think is the rings.
Yeah, the rings are good, but
Which are these guys?
if we had to put them in, I'd give them about a 3.5 because they're good, but at the same time, I wouldn't go out my way to get them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I go out of my way to get any of those, unless I had
Any of
kids.
these?
I feel like that'd be
Yeah.
a snack for a
Oh,
kid.
and even with my kids, I wouldn't even give those to my kids because I don't hold anything back from them. But in flavor profile, that's how I'm going to judge this. Is I 3 out of 5, I would eat them. But if I was I'd go for a solid 4 and buy the actual ones.
So for me, it's a little. I feel like it's a little different because I don't really get to have a whole lot of candy shit, and so I would go out of my way to find these.
Yeah.
and they were easy to find in Target.
Yeah.
They were literally hanging on an end cap, so you could get them. If I ranked the 4 of these, the gummy bears would be my least.
Yeah.
Like out of all of them because there's nothing special about them. If I came in the mood for gummy bears, I'll get them.
Yeah.
The O-rings, these sweet
The
peach
sweet
rings.
sweet O-rings.
These are pretty damn good. They would probably be number 1. Then the fish. I love Swedish fish
so do
as
I.
it is. And those don't taste any different than the Swedish fish. And then it would be the little smart kids. Or they call them Sour Blast buddies. But they're not really sour at all.
Yeah, they're not.
They just,
They're not.
I go
kind of
that
are
same
there.
order too.
Yeah, I do the same order too. That's practical.
Yeah, so, and then, the rest of the stuff is what it is.
Yeah.
And anybody's welcome to take any of this shit home. Pretty sure the girls might like maybe the canned canes.
And those
We
marshmallows.
got them on our tree.
Marshmallows.
We got sweet tart ones on our tree.
Oh, you got sweetheart ones. Yeah, I'm afraid of putting candy canes on this tree because I'm worried about those two.
Yeah.
Candy canes.
That's it.
All right, so thank you guys for doing. I wish we could have done the other thing where we're going to do the trial of the Thanksgiving dinner rocks thing.
I'm glad because that's what I came here prepared to do. I was like, all right, I'm eating.
But like I was telling them earlier, there's only you can get them off Amazon, but you got to buy 2 giant bags for $40, and I'm like, then I'm stuck with a whole extra bag.
Exactly.
And I could give one of them away, and
Still left with a giant bag.
yeah, still left with one. No, I'm not gonna take it both, bro.
So I draw the line there.
Yeah. All right, so the last thing that we got to do is I don't really have a drum roll or epic music. Well, I guess I could go through, but that's not really. That music's more for ranting. But
Oh shit!
it's time. Oh wait, can't do that either. I'm gonna get sued. All right, so
That was Brian from AP Like That.
that's right. So,
Terrible podcast, Brian.
it's fucking rubbing off on you. Is what's happening.
Yeah, it's getting,
All right, so we got the not your it's not your action podcast here. That's the other podcast that Ben does. But this is not your 80s action movie trivia game. So, like I said, I'll reiterate what the rules are. So, basically, I'm going to go through a question. I'm going to give the multiple choice answers on the list. And then Ben or Pat's going to ring in. Whoever rings in first gets to answer the question. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins the game. And so far, it's guests 1, Patrick, nothing.
why?
Because Back in Time beat you on the last one.
Oh, I thought you meant right now.
Well, no. If we're going between you two,
Yeah,
I think it's you one, Ben nothing.
Exactly.
But we're doing cumulative between the guests from the SIP network and.
But truthfully though, that wasn't my forte
of game.
Okay, God
Well,
damn it. Keep these things away from me.
I can't. I can't let you choose the game.
No, I respect it.
So that's why it's movie game or music. I'm pretty sure almost everybody's going to do a movie game. But I figure 80s action movies are both in kind of your guys' wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Nothing in here is outside of things that I believe you guys should know. Nothing super hard. And it is, on the average, 4 multiple choice answers.
Yeah.
So you're going to either get it, and
No.
there are a couple of them that I made. Maybe it's a little trickery for it because you might know what it is, but it might make you second guess. But
That's what I'm saying. So are we? As soon as we hear the question, we can chime in, or after you give
what
the
would
multiple
you
choice?
guys prefer? Would you prefer to get the multiple choice and then be able to answer the question and say Pat or Ben, or do you want to hear the whole question and then say Pat or Ben, and I'll give you the answers to choose from?
I guess the whole question and then the choices. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to hear the choices, and then you'll ring in.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, so you're
ask
gonna do the question,
and then hear
ring
the choice.
in, and then I'll give you the choices.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. So just ring in with your names,
Okay.
and I'll try to, hopefully I'll hear who does first, and then we'll go on from there and get the choices. So you'll get a chance to steal if the other person gets it wrong, and then if there's a tie, there's 13 questions, and for some reason, if you guys tie because you both get it wrong, nobody gets any points. Then we will have one last question that has no multiple choice. First person to answer.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Groovy.
All right. So the first one is Alan Rickman's first movie was his 1980s classic movie.
Patrick.
All right. Choices are Busted, Quickly Down Under, Die Hard, or The January Men.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. That is correct. Pat gets 1 point so far.
And then everybody knows the fun fact about how they told them they were going to let them know when they were going to release them, and they didn't. And they just let them go.
All right. Question number 2. What character said this in their movie? I'll take my coat back now, asshole.
Ben.
Ben. Choices are Snake Plissken, Jericho Action Jackson, or Ben Richards.
Is going to be Snake Plissken.
Snake Plissken is correct. I wish I had a buzzer. Ding, 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 ding. Or an wrong. All right. Question number 3. What was the name of Jesse Ventura's character in The Running Man?
Ben.
Ben. Is it Fireball, Dynamo, Captain Freedom, or Demon Killian?
Captain Freedom.
Captain Freedom is correct.
I forgot that we get the multiple choice. I was sitting there trying to think of the actual answer. Dumbass.
All right, number 4. Who said, "I don't step on toes, I step on necks"?
Ben.
Ben. Is it Josh Randall, J.J. McQuaid, Danny O'Brien, or Colonel James Braddock?
Colonel James Braddock.
It is Colonel James Braddock. And do you know the other, I guess, bonus question? Who are all those characters?
Oh, shit.
Looking for the actors. You're not getting any extra points, but
no.
but you could guess too.
Oh. We're actors?
Yeah, who's the actor? They're all one.
Yeah, they're
all
all
those
one
characters
actor.
are one actor.
I can't think of his name.
He's a meme. Chuck Norris.
Yes, Chuck Norris.
They're all Chuck Norris characters. So, all right. Finish the lyric to this Top Gun classic song. You'll never say hello until you get it on the red line overload. You'll never know what you can do.
Ben.
Okay, Ben. Is it until you get up as high as the wind can go? Is it until you get up as high as it will go? Is it until you get up as high as you care to know? Or is it until you get up as high as you can go?
C.
No. So,
Give me those choices, please.
all right.
Without C.
Without C. Up until you get up as high as the wind can go, until you get up as high as it will go, or until you get up as high as you can go.
B.
It is D. Up until you can get up as high as you can go. Damn. So nobody gets a point on that one. All right. So who in the original Predator film wrote the screenplay for the 2019 Predator film?
Ben.
Ben. Richard Chavez, Shane Black, Bill Duke, or Kevin Peter Hall?
Richard Chavez.
Pat for the steal.
Give me the names one more time.
Shane Black, Bill Duke, or Kevin Peter Hall?
Kevin Peter Hall.
It is
Duke.
Shane Black. Oh. Hey, Neil's in here. What up, Neil?
What's up, Neil?
So you're into the middle of the game that we're doing, and so far Ben is up 3-1 on Pat.
Neil, real quick, I finally was able to get my package from the post office who lost it. Thank you for the extra poster for the Nightmare on Elm Street.
There you go. So, all right. Number 7. What is the last line of Commando?
Oh, shit.
Ben. Well, he gets. I mean, it's a smart way to just ring in first, right?
Well, I've seen the movie so many times.
Yeah.
This was the last time. Just bodies. Leave anything for us. All it would take is your coming back.
Leave anything for us.
What?
Give me the option.
The options without number C, or letter C, is this was the last time, just bodies, all it would take is your coming back.
See, I thought it was the same as Ben, so I'm just going to throw one out here and say just bodies.
No, that's the answer to C, but his last line of the movie is, this was the last time, and then he walks off with his daughter.
I swear it was...
Because the other two are questions by the general that come in there, so.
Yeah.
All right. So what movie theme song reached number 1 in multiple countries due to a remix later?
Ben.
Patrick.
Ben. Is it Axel F., Ghostbusters, Eye of the Tiger, or She's Like the Wind?
Eye of the Tiger.
Nope. Is it Axel F., Ghostbusters, or
Axel
She's
F?
Like the Wind? That is correct. That stupid crazy frog thing is the one that remixed it, and it became popular in like Brazil and a bunch of other countries. Neil said, "No worries, buddy. Terrible Predator knowledge." All right. So Pat, it's now 3-2, Ben. Mm-hmm. All right. So question number 9. Now, how many combined action movies did Arnold Schwarzenegger and Chuck Norris star in? Not together, but their combined number of movies in the 80s.
Patrick.
I think I heard Patrick first. So, answer is 30, 26, 29, or 24.
You mean the ones again?
So, the numbers or the question?
Numbers.
The numbers is 30, 26, 29, or 24.
26.
26 is correct, and Pat ties the game.
You threw me off because you said 30, 26, 29. That's why I was like, wait, can you say that again?
All right. So what movie is the line, "Go ahead, make my day" from?
Ben.
Is it Dirty Harry, Sudden Impact, Magnum Force, or The Enforcer?
Dirty Harry.
That one's from 1976.
You always get those two mixed
Enforcer.
up.
So you got Sudden Impact, Magnum Force, or The Enforcer?
Fuck!
He said The Enforcer. The Enforcer is also like 74. It is Sudden Impact. That's where he says it for the very first time. All right, number 11. This is based off of Box Office Movie Mojo. So boxofficemojo.com. What 80s Rocky movie was the highest grossing at $300,473,716? Patrick, is it Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, or Rocky 5,000? I mean, just Rocky 5.
Okay, I'm going to go with Rocky 4.
Rocky 4 is correct, because Rocky 2 and Rocky 5 are not in the 80s, and Rocky 3 did not get good enough international distribution. It's international distribution that caused it to get. Because domestically, they were about the same.
And Ben, if your win dies, it dies.
All right, so Pat's up by 1. He's currently 4-3. All right, number 12. Finish the line by Marion Cobra Cabretti.
Ben.
Okay.
That's because I watch Cobra so much.
Okay, well, the start of it is, you're the disease. And so A is, and I'm the pure, and I'm unsure, and I'm the anti-venom, and I'm the cure.
I'm the cure.
That's the cure. Right, I'm the cure. It's all tied up.
And I thought we had to finish the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I heard Cobra. I literally watched that yesterday.
I used to have a you know, like those things you
let
get
that
at
one
the fair?
Yeah.
You know, like those glass?
Yeah.
Like I had one like that. It was Sylvester Stallone with the glasses and the tooth, or not the toothpick, the match.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, they have that saying.
Yeah.
All right. So this is for the this is it, unless we go to, you guys both miss it, and we go to the tiebreaker because it's all tied up. All right. So how long does the fight scene last in They Live? So the fight between Roddy Piper and what's his name? Patrick. All right. So does it last 5 minutes 20 seconds, 5 minutes even, 4 minutes 50 seconds, or 5 minutes and 40 seconds?
5 minutes 40 seconds.
That is incorrect.
5 minutes.
5 minutes 20 seconds is how long it lasts for. And do you know how it came to be?
I knew there was a
Little bit
reason,
trivia.
but I couldn't remember.
So it's only supposed to be a 30-second fight, like a 20 or 30-second fight.
Oh, it's because he really hit him.
Because they really hit each other, except for in the junk and in the face.
Yeah.
And they choreographed how they were going to do it like wrestling. Yeah. And John Carpenter liked it so much, they just kept it in.
Yeah.
Did it. All right. So this is just going to be this is the final question, and it's not going to end until somebody gets it right. So you can just either shout out the answer, shout out your name, whatever you want to do. All right. So what in this, all the marbles on this one for absolutely nothing at all. So what was the name of the show Bruce Willis did before starring in Die Hard?
Patrick. Oh, we're not.
No, it's just your answer.
It was Honeymooners.
Got an answer?
It was a TV show, right?
It was.
No.
If he doesn't get it, it's going to go back to you.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know.
Nope, Ben doesn't know.
Something with moon, like, or honey. It was
Oh, moonlighting.
There you go. Ben gets it and wins it for the guests.
When he was saying that, I was like, that sounds right. Moonlighting.
Moonlighting. And it's funny because that was a subject of discussion on Is We Dumb? That's why that popped up in my head.
That's hilarious. I didn't even hear that episode yet.
Well, you know what? I think how we got to end this. We got to end this with the Predator.
There you go. Except for I can't zoom the camera in on that spot as they go through. So thank you so much for being here, Ben.
Damn.
Yeah, and,
Hey, that came to me last fucking second, too. I was like, oh, shit, that's what it is.
Of course, my dumbass out loud. Oh, something with moon.
Well, you said moon, and then it clicked my head in the first place, and then it fucking I was like, I remember watching it.
That's right. Actually, for the prize, you can take this bottle of red velvet Bailey's home with you today.
Don't drink and drive.
That's right.
But I am. No, I'm just playing.
He would never do something like that ever.
Ever.
Yes, ever. No point in his life.
Is the camera off?
All right.
Fuck these kids.
Ben, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you at, and then we can, once we get through the plugs, we can say goodbye a little offline, put a song up for everybody that listens to the podcast. So if you want to know what it is, go back to that.
Well, I'm the Angry Dad, and you can catch the Angry Dad podcast on Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe, all that fucking bullshit. We're also part of the SIP Network, the Slightly Irregular Podcast Network, group of powerful podcasters out there putting out our podcast. SIPnet.us is where you can find all of us. And guess the fuck what? I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one.
That's
Unless
right.
it's a holiday.
Fuck yeah.
National
Monday.
holiday, doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it is.
And Patrick, why don't you go ahead and plug the podcast? Where can people find us on Twitter if they're watching this on YouTube or listening?
At IBLT Podcast.
You can always email us questions or subjects or whatever, and there's still that contest going on.
Yeah. IBLT Podcast at gmail.com.
Instagram.
It'd be like that podcast.
I think it's just IBLT Podcast.
Well, IBLT Podcast.
YouTube is It Be Like That Podcast, where we stream every time we do the episodes, unless something goes funky.
Yeah, I got to finish up my gameplay of Resident Evil 3.
That's true. We've been playing other things.
Yeah.
That's there.
I also have some videos ready to go up. I just have to edit them a little bit.
And then you can rate and review us on things like Stitcher,
Apple Podcasts,
Google Play,
Deezer,
Spreaker,
Blueberry,
Stitcher,
Facebook,
and all those other places. John Savon or whatever it's called. I always forget. What
Amazon,
that thing is
Spotify.
Yeah, wherever you can find a podcast, where you can find it. And I still need to do the Pandora one, which is weird. So now, do you know how the Pandora podcast thing works? Does it look like regular Pandora, where it just randomly plays a podcast?
No, it's because you can search things on Pandora.
Oh,
and so that's how. Yeah. So that it's just the same way. You just search it and it pops up on it. I already submitted. I haven't heard anything back yet. So and I think it's going to be like Apple Podcasts, where they make you wait like a month before they
they decide.
Exactly. And also too, if you guys haven't, go make sure you go on Spotify, claim your file, so then you guys can see the analytics on it too.
Yep, I've got that there.
Do what now?
Claim the audio so you can see all your Spotify analytics. You can also use Chartable as well. If you haven't used Chartable before.
You have to come over and show me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. No, well, trust me. I've had so much time to delve into all these podcasting things, and it's just too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot that you got going there. And Patrick, what you got going on there on Twitter?
Oh, it's Big son of a bitch. Big Solo 64. I will not be silenced.
It's son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then you have another Twitter too, right? Don't you?
Yeah. Well, I figure when you got to the
okay. Well, then YouTube.
Solus 64.
Catch all those fat guy food reviews.
It's true. I got a new one up on the new Sonic Queso Burger.
Can you really call it a queso burger there? I saw how little fucking cheese it had on it. Like, you think if they're going to call it a queso, they would queso that motherfucker.
You would think, yeah. But actually, it was on there more than it looked.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it looked like there was nothing.
It just kind of globbed in the middle, and yeah.
So, and then you've got a blog.
Yeah, it's patricksthought64.blogspot.com.
And then you have 2 or 3 podcasts?
Well, 2 for sure, and that's the Paranormal Pativity podcast at or Twitter and Instagram at ParanormalPat64. You can email me at paranormalpat64@gmail.com. And you can find me on Facebook and YouTube at Paranormal Pativity Podcast. All paranormal supernatural podcasts. And then you can also follow me on the Chafing the Dream podcast. And I should write down this damn Twitter.
Is it at Chafing the Pod?
Thank you, Chafing the Pod on Twitter and Instagram. It's a weight loss podcast that I'm doing with Kyle from the Back in Time podcast.
There you go.
And KVGT somewhere around there.
Did he finally get back to you again about...
Nope.
Oh, because weren't you guys supposed to record like 2 weeks ago and then...
Yes.
A lot of stuff? Okay. I won't get into it anymore. Yes.
But Brian, you have another Twitter.
Yep, it's toolbert with O's instead of zero, or zeros instead of O's. Why the fuck do I always do that?
I don't know. You have another podcast?
Well, we got a
YouTube
YouTube channel, which is Toolbert, spelled the right way.
You don't put nothing up there anymore.
I did put something up there a little while ago, but not recently. No, I need to do a little more. There hasn't been any fucking concerts, and that's basically what the channel turned into, was fucking concert footage. That's what I was using it for.
Record yourself doing a virtual concert.
Start recording me playing Rock Band. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this. This is...
Today, we'll play Rock Band and you just rock out in the front of us.
That's right. I can do that.
Recording.
Then, Angels of Fear, I have no idea what's going on with the pandemic and everything else. We really haven't done anything. Nobody's playing shows. Nobody's looking for things. Yeah. So we got to find a drummer. I don't know if he has one.
I thought you had a drummer.
I thought he did, too, and he was talking about recording, and then I haven't fucking heard from him in months. So, except for when he said I should post my Funko collection. And I'm like, no. Not for you.
Not for you. Start drumming.
That's right. Get some shit together and let's go record a record. How about that?
Yeah.
Catch me at a recording studio. How about that?
Well, you have another podcast.
I do. A Terrible Terror podcast, which Ben talked about earlier so graciously. And I'm doing Christmas Evil. You can check out the We Wish You a Turtle Christmas bonus episode that dropped yesterday with Dave and I for our annual Christmas podcast where we talk about an old TV Christmas special. We did the Star Wars one. We did the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas, which wasn't even what he expected. And then this was much great joy in showing him We Wish You a Turtle Christmas, which was a direct-to-video special where the main guy, at least the picture on IMDb, is him in a Harley t-shirt and leather jacket, leather vest.
In an action pose.
In an action pose. He played Raphael in the thing, and they all have terrible New York accents.
Hey, yo!
Hey, what's
Damn!
Like the Dice Man.
One of those accents.
That's right.
Those accents. How you
Miss
do
Muffet
it.
went to her tuffet.
Oh!
Jack and Jill went up the hill. The bitch fell down. Oh! Terrible. All right, so that'll be it. We'll see you guys out there on YouTube land. And any got anything left to say before we leave those guys?
Snoochie boogies.
Snoochie boogies.